Hi everyone, welcome to Springtide Readings. I'm Christina, I'm going to be your host. I got a team back here, they're going to read for you as well. While I was shuffling, these three cards came out, and I don't usually keep them, but I feel like that this is really an important message, actually, for somebody. I do swear, so if that's not something that you can sit through, I'm probably not your reader. But keep looking, because there are some awesome readers out there. So, if I'm not your reader, then your reader awaits you out there. There's so many choices. Yeah, if it's not your faces and places I'm talking about, it's probably not your reading, but if you might know who it's for, so pass it on, because a heads up is a good thing. Right, so we're going to jump right on in there, all that done. I think that this message is for somebody who has been living with high integrity. They have integrity. They don't, they don't lie unnecessarily or backstab, or, it's just funny I said, backstab. That's what that is. And I think that because you have been living with this integrity, and I think this is a growth period that's been going on for a long time. You've been going through this for a while. It could be even your whole life. You've lived. Yeah, there you go. The Empress sitting on the bottom of the card, with the Hermit as well. I think because you have lived with this integrity. And this is how you live your life, that this backstabbing, there's something going on in your life that's backstabby, but it's coming to an end. I don't think it has yet, but I think that is coming to an end. And that is going to restore a balance. And it is a balance that a lot of you will never have even known before. But because you've put in this time, and you've put in this strong foundation, that you are going to get rewarded for that. And the rewards are balance. Gosh, you can't beat a bit of balance, can you? There's no sense being out of kilter and falling over all the time. That's unless you love drama, then hey, knock yourself out. But I think that most of us do not love drama, and that there is definitely a need for an integrity and this moral, I don't want to say moral too much, but it is a moral foundation. You don't lie, you don't steal, you don't cheat, you don't, if this is who I'm talking about. If this is, if this is you. Okay, right. Breathe. Right, let's pull some cards on this. Team, you like to clarify, expand, all that good stuff. I've already done my shuffling, like I said. Oh, shoot. Guys, before I start this, I've already started, but before I carry on, I do want to say about the comments. I've got a brand new problem. Comments will come up on notifications, but they won't. I can't reply to them. They're not on the reading themselves. I don't know what in the world's going on. I mean, there's a reader who asked if I did personal readings, and I've tried to answer him back 3 or 4 times, and for some strange reason, it just won't stick. I don't know. I don't understand. I thought it was getting better, actually, but, here we are. I don't know. I don't know. Technology and I are a bit, we're not close friends. I can't even wear a watch. I don't know if I want to keep that or not, because I was talking about something else, and that's me and technology, actually. I'm joking. Let's I'm gonna put it back in the, if it comes out, it's meant to be, but I'm asking for clarification here. Truth revealed. Well, that's good. There's definitely some truth revealed. I think you have been working blind for a long time. You've been working blind and not really seeing all these jagged rocks out here. But I think the universe is going to take that out of your hands, and I think they're going to show you some truth, and which may well lead to 2 choices, or more choices. Multiple choices on what you can do. Your options. So yeah, it's truth revealed. So that's good. Could you clarify what this truth is about? Could you clarify what this truth is about? Yeah, something you manifested. Oh, ouch. Okay. Can you clarify this? Let's just clarify. Things are not always what they seem. Double life. Double life, double sword. Now, actually, if you look, them saying that, we've got a lot of swords on the board already. You're a powerful manifester. But there's a devil in your midst. This is a person who is not in charge of their own... They said they're not in charge of their own soul. I don't understand what that means, really. Could you hold on a second? There's another cat in the house. My ex's cat is in the house. And Kitty Puss wants to the cat, but they will fight. So, hey. And, that's coming up for a reason. These two cats can't actually get along. They kind of want to, but they're just not. They're not going to get along. I feel that this person who is on the other side of this, because you've got this integrity here, this strong integrity, this grounded, this somebody who knows what they want, and then you've got this other person in this mix, and I don't even feel that this is. It is a partnership, but I don't feel that this is a romantic partnership. I mean, it could be for some, it could be absolutely, but I don't feel that this is what we're talking about here. The person that is doing all this backstabby, gossipy crap, because that's what this is backstabby, but being in reversed, it's coming to an end. That's what I'm saying. This is headed in the right direction for you because you put in the time with the integrity. But who you're dealing with, they have addictions. They are unhinged. They are very difficult to speak to. Even when you're calm, even when you're cool and collect, this person will fly off the handle. They've got, I keep seeing this rage, a rage. This is something that you've manifested. Not the person itself as such. Some of you probably did accidentally manifest this person, but because it is possible to manifest things by accident, because that's why you've got to watch your intentions, or watch your thought patterns. Don't go down the negative thought patterns every time if possible, because that's just going to manifest things that are negative. When you find yourself going down to the negative, try to think something positive just to counteract it, or get your smudge out, or meditate, or whatever you got to do to get out of that negative thought process, because you don't want to be manifesting that crap. Yeah, you are going to find out some truth about this situation, and I think that it's not just the person that is being represented by the devil. It is this situation. It is definitely this situation. But you've manifested to get out of this. You have either fantasized about it, or you've just given it a lot of fucking meditation and thought. You have manifested to get out of this situation, and by the looks of it, that is what's going to happen. This thing's coming to light. I think that's going to really give you the ammunition to move forward. Let's see what else these cards have to say. Clarify this whole reading for me, please. Can you clarify this whole reading for me? Yeah, it's a death situation. This is coming to an end. This is absolutely coming to an end. Oh, look at this. It's beautiful. You see, you're just hanging out. You're just hanging out. You're like, I'm not that fussed. You want it to go a certain way. Of course you do, but I mean, look at that. But you're concentrating on yourself. You're concentrating on your patterns, on your behavioral patterns, your shadow work. You're going within into a darker place. Actually, I think that you've been doing this for a long time, and I think that you have You've crossed that line. You've moved past having to work on it every day, all the time, all the time, all the time. You've already now done the work, and it's more of a maintenance thing. You know, you don't need to yeah, you don't need to focus on that all the time now because you've done the work. You're just hanging out. You're waiting. That's what you're doing. You're kind of in suspended animation, and you're just waiting. You're waiting for things to happen. You're waiting for the next step, or you're waiting for the curtain to come up so that you can see what's behind there. But look at that. You know, this death of a situation is going to bring out the sun. You know, you're going to have a new beginning. You're going to have, you know, that's one happy baby on that horse. That is one happy baby. And that sun is strong. It is powerful enough to fuel the growth of all those sunflowers. You know, you got the wall behind this baby, and he's, or she, whatever. It's not gender specific. It is very happy. It's protected. There's no, you got it. You got it. You're protected. You're very, very protected, and you're being blessed. You are absolutely being blessed. And this is kind of a continuation of what we were talking about yesterday, just in more detail. But that balance, I mean, that to me is just one of the best gifts the universe can help us with, is balance. You know, they don't give it to us because we have to earn it. Yeah, see, this situation is meant to be. You have gone through this for a reason. And it's to evolve. It's so that you can step into a more grounded space. You know, you are becoming someone who, look at that, you're becoming the King of Swords. I don't give a fuck what sex you are. That's not what I'm talking about. But look how strong he is. You know, that is somebody who knows his own mind, and he knows that he wants the truth in his life, that he doesn't want to live under this. That is the opposite of what the King of Swords wants in his life. It's life. It doesn't matter, male or female. It's not the bloke on the card that is the point. The point is the point of the sword. The point is that you have the attributes, not necessarily the tackle. I heard that on Benidorm last night. Made me laugh. Yeah, look at that. Look. Seriously, there is some truth coming out. I won't shake that card at you because then you won't be able to see it. There is some truth coming out, you guys. And that to me is a beautiful thing. Truth coming out. And it's meant to be. And what's going to happen? Death of the situation. Judgment. Absolutely. Judgment. And beautifully, these things are coming in fast. Things are definitely coming in fast. Now, I don't know if this has anything to do with legal problems, but I will say that is my attorney card. So that's my get legal advice. So, you know, if this does kick off and become something of a legal nature, don't try to do it yourself. Don't try to do your own plumbing, for God's sake. You end up with water running behind your walls. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, let's pull some more cards. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's, and although that is traditionally a religious leader, I can't help but see a judge there. You know, I just feel that this is something of a legal nature is lurking back here. I'm not even entirely sure that for some of you, I really feel that this is a group of people, that this isn't just a one-person deal. That this, you know, there's a whole lot of swords there. You know, there's a whole lot of swords going into that person's back, and I don't think one person has cast all those swords. I think that you're dealing with a group, and that's just, you know, that gang mentality. Ugh, what a pain in the ass that is. And clarify this, team. Clarify, expand, you know, all that good stuff. Fucking hell, I cannot. Look, The moon reversed is truth. Hidden truths exposed. This is or revealed. Lies exposed. This is, again, all three of these cards are about that. I think there's only one more truth exposed kind of card in there, really. I mean, like main card. So there's definitely something kind of come out. The team said that some of you have already started to see this happening. That you're starting to see things come out. But this is more you being able to wave a piece of paper at somebody and say, look, this is your evidence. You aren't what you say you are. Yeah, whoever this is whoever this is that you're dealing with, they're immature. Yeah, God, they're so immature. I mean, it's like we're talking about people who are old enough to know better, and yet they are acting like they're about 12. Grow up, really. You got to grow up at some point, surely. But that does not, this personality being strong, grounded, and this personality being immature and, just spilling their guts wherever they can, that is not compatible. There's just no way. Now, this King of Swords energy is probably very patient to a certain extent, but is this something that... Yeah, this is something that's been going on for a long time. So the patience is probably wearing pretty thin. And clarify this. Fascinating reading. Yeah, it's going to be a message from somebody who is... It's going to be a message from somebody who is immature. They are... the opposite of grounded. They are the opposite of grounded. I mean, when I say ungrounded, I mean unfucking grounded. This motherfucker's feet aren't even touching the ground. There's no semblance of reality in this person's head, really. Right, I don't know what happened there, but for some strange reason we got cut off. I'm talking about the person with the message being very ungrounded. I don't know where we were after that. I mean, well, I don't know where we were after that, but we've got truth exposed, truth exposed, truth exposed, truth exposed. Yeah. So all those truths exposed. That's what that it's so unfortunate that got cut off. I'm so sorry. It kind of ruined my flow as well. Basically, in a nutshell, what we've got here is the end of domination. These people are not going to dominate anymore. They're not going to be able to do the whole backstabby thing because they're going to get called out. For some strange reason, this immature person, maybe this group pissed them off and they said, well, I'm going to drop them in it and I'm going to get in touch with this person. So, I think that's probably where your message is going to come from. It's someone who is disgruntled. And great, because, it's going to put a stop to all this. Yeah, I mean, even if this is family, it is time to put a stop to this behavior. And sometimes it's not as easy to say, well, I feel that this is happening, so I'm just going to step away. Sometimes you feel that you owe these people something, I don't know, your loyalty, because it's almost like they're using your integrity against you because they know that you're not going to kick off and be an asshole because, why would you? That's not who you are. Oh, yeah. I mean, crikey. Yeah, end of domination. If you look at this reading, there's just a whole lot of swords here. There's a whole lot of swords here. There's a whole lot of conflict. But what is beautiful about this is that this conflict does seem to be coming to an end. It looks like everything's coming out. It looks like there's a lot of truth coming out and that it's all going to come in fast. Into domination. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my flow back. I'm trying to kind of get back to where we were. Because, you know, this is a great reading. You know, for somebody, this is a very cool reading. I gotta say, that's that attorney card again. You know, don't be a fool. Don't be a fool and try to do your own plumbing. Don't be a fool and not hire somebody or even go talk to somebody about your rights. There are pro bono attorneys if you can't afford one. Citizens advice in this country. I mean, I don't know what they do about that in America. We've got the Law Society here who does based on income. So, you know, there are options out there. So just be careful. Don't, if this ends up being some really ugly, blown out of proportion thing, don't take chances. Don't take chances, because I think this group you're dealing with is pretty ugly. They do some pretty ugly things. And they don't even give a fuck. They don't care. They really do not give a shit. It's not something that It's not even something that enters their head. You know, this is wrong, what they do. All they're worried about is winning at all costs. Thank you, team. You know, that is what it is. And just have patience. You know, have patience. Have patience and concentrate on yourself. You know, keep doing what you're doing. You know, you are moving forward. You are evolving and elevating. So just keep doing what you're doing. And, you know, somewhere deep inside, you know that you are going in the right direction. You know, you're not being dragged down with this. And really the only thing that I see this person tied to this group with is a sense of, I don't know, loyalty. I think that's what it is, but it's more than that. Sense of duty, somebody just said. Like you feel that you have to stay because you owe them a sense of duty. I don't know really what that meaning, that you feel not necessarily having responsibility for everybody, but that because you are the leader, and you're quite clearly the leader in personality, even if you aren't the leader of the group as such, your personality is definitely a leader, where these people, they just follow. Even the person who's leading this group, they're a follower. They just repeat shit they hear. You know, they don't have original ideas. They repeat a whole lot of what you say. They really kind of want to be you, but you know, they can't. That's the end of it. You know, they could, but it's too much work. Yeah, I think, yeah. I'll pull a few more cards on this. And clarify this. Yeah, this is a new beginning. It's definitely a new beginning. A divinely guided new beginning. I mean, that's a new financial venture, or a financial gift, or I don't know. I see something legal is going on here. And perhaps it gives you some sort of financial boost. That's also a new business as well. A new endeavor. Yeah. You're just staying grounded. You're just staying grounded in your sanctuary. This is where you are. You're staying grounded in your sanctuary. You're keeping yourself to yourself. You're finding your inner peace. You're working through your devils. You're working through you're working through your dark spots. You know, you don't need to be sucked into all this drama. You could not give a shit about it. And one more, please. Oh. Yeah, this came out before as well. Yeah, funny enough, this came out the last time I shuffled as well. Reversed, chariot reversed. This is no forward movement. You know, these pieces, and I don't think this is you. I don't. You know, this what you may not think that you're moving forward. Maybe you don't see. Maybe you don't see what is benefit. These benefits are coming in. You know, you don't see anything happening really. You kind of feel that you're in the same spot, but actually, you are moving forward, and really, you know, like the team just said, don't underestimate what's happening backstage. You know, there are beings and God and the universe, and you know, everybody's back there working their bollocks off, you know, trying to move forward. I suppose I shouldn't say God and bollocks in the same sentence, but you know what I mean. You know, they're working their little cotton socks off. You know, trying to move you along. You know, you are going to be successful. I really don't see these people being successful in the slightest. They're not willing to do the work. They're not willing to make the sacrifices. And for them, the backstabbing and the gossiping and the gang stalking and all the rest of this stuff is too important to them to just let go. They love it. They really, really eat it up. They love it. You know what? I'm going to grab some different cards here, actually. Oh. All right, clarify this whole reading for me, please, team. Clarify this whole reading for me, please. Okay. So, the universe isn't going to give you too much. They're not going to give you more than you can handle, and they are going to push it right to the fucking limit. You know what they do. You know that's what they're like. But if they push you, then you grow and you evolve and you elevate past even your expectations, because you know you're going to get there. You're going to get there, and you know it's true. You know that what you're doing has been good luck for you. You know it. You know, maybe it's time to start making money with your talent. You know, say you're a reader. You know, maybe it's time to start doing something with that. Or you're a healer, or God, you could be anything. You could be a stone cutter. You could be a plasterer. You know, you could be a sculptor, an artist, a singer. You know, anything. If you are able to make money with your talent, that's going to make you pretty happy, because that's going to be something that you can just naturally do, and it pay your bills. Can you clarify this whole reading for me, please? And although this group say that I could do that, I don't think they could, actually. They aren't grounded enough, they aren't mature enough to put in the effort. Yes, people are self-medicating. I think this is actually a really good advice. Keep your cool. Now, King of Swords energy has the potential to fly off the handle. You know what you're like. You know, you have that fine line between patience and losing your patience. And when this immature person gets in touch with you and says, oh, but they're doing this and they're doing that, you know, I think it's really going to piss you off, actually. Not really even specifically what they're saying, because none of it's going to come as a surprise. You already know. But what's going to push you over the edge is because you're dealing with other things in your life. You are moving forward and you're dealing with your own problems. You know, this isn't something that you need right now, really. What you need is friends who support you and support you. You know, support you in the right way. And this isn't it. And this person coming forward and saying, it's tittle-tattle is what it is. But I think it is to the point where you're just going to go, you know what, fuck this, I'm out of here. I'm done. But they're asking you to keep your cool because you are the one who should know better, really. Well, should know better, you know what I mean. Got a supporter in the background. Ancestors, team, you know, you are happy to be you, but the fact is the eyes are on you, and silence is golden. You know, you don't need these con artists getting in touch with you and saying, you don't need them in your life. You don't need them in your space messing with things. You know, look at that, things are moving fast. You are really, really close to this rebirth. You are protected. You know, just think before you speak, because this is your fresh start. And you don't want to mess that up. You don't want to mess up this fresh start. You've worked way too hard for that. A few more. I don't want to make it too long because it'll take 10 days to upload. Be kind to yourself. You know, you have been through the mill. Whoever I'm talking to has been through the shit. They have been through so much trauma. So much trauma. But yet, they don't, you know, you are not going down into the depths of where these people go. Because it was your choice what you did with that trauma. And you chose to do the shadow work, to work on the fear, to work on the hurt and the betrayal, and you became stronger for it. You became stronger, you became more grounded, you became more mature. These people did the opposite. Can you clarify this for me, team? Anything else you want to add to this? Yeah, look at that. Death again popped out. They said you are in no way through all the hard times. There's no, you know, you have not made it all the way through the hard times. But what you've done is to put tools in your toolbox. That's what they said. They put tools in your toolbox that will help you get the job done. And the way this is going to run is that you're going to be so much more able to cope with things that happen. You know, you're not going to get bogged down with all this stuff. I'm going to say addiction and self-medicating. You know, this devil card could be addiction as well. Yeah, I think you're dealing with people who have addictions. I mean, like proper, serious addictions. Can you clarify this, please? Can you clarify this? Can you clarify the self-medication and the devil energy, please? Will you clarify this devil card for me, please? Yes, yes, yes. Look at the two cards that came out first. Huh. I thought I put that down. Oh, that's weird. Oh, silence is golden. Well, move in silence. Okay. So they're saying pretty much, think before you speak. Good Lord. All right, keep your cool. You know, they're saying, and this is actually what I said before, it's been going on for over a decade. This has been going on for a long time. You've been in this group for a long, long time. The message is incredibly clear there, though, to not lose your shit. Keep your mouth shut. You know, and it's not even about keeping your mouth shut as such. Just be careful what you say. You know, don't give these people any fucking ammunition. It's exhausting. It's absolutely exhausting. Yeah, anything else you want to say about this team? Anything else you want to add? Oh, that's pretty cool, though. Move in silence. You know, that is really where it's at. Anything else? Only to say, they said only to say that the truth is golden. The truth is, yeah, well, yes, absolutely. The truth is going to set you free from the situation. Yeah, there you go. There's a letter. There's a letter that's going to be sent. And letter, email, phone call, you know, whatever. It's some sort of communication. And that is going to bring you to a crossroads. And actually, you're just dealing with people who are so damned immature. But the universe is behind you. And things are growing. You've got a stable, grounded foundation. And look, this is still... Okay, this is the death of the situation. But there is a rebirth that is just absolutely beautiful. And, for you are loyal. You are going to draw that in. Anything else you want to add to this? Anything else? Yeah, rebirth. Rebirth, rebirth, rebirth. More rebirth. Okay. This is a gift. You know, it may not look like a gift. It may not feel like a gift, but it is a gift. It is a gift. Let's see what these kippers have to say. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else you want to add to this reading, please? No? Okay. Yeah, you're just dealing with people who are really... Oh, that's a marriage card. Despair is what I saw. These people are in despair. Now, they may have smiles on their faces, and they may have, you know, the taking the piss and joking around, and everything's a joke, and life's a joke. But actually, this is what they are on the inside. This is the despair that they feel on the inside. Why'd the marriage card come out? Because this is a strong bond. This is a strong bond with these people. You know, whether it's your, it could be your family. Maybe that's the feeling that you have to stay because they're your family and you owe them that. But really, you don't owe them anything. You owe you. But you don't owe them. You don't owe them anything. Even if it is your blood relations. You are not beholden to them. You're beholden to you. Anything else you'd like to add to this? Because they're not. Yeah, exactly. You are high honor. You're high honor. You don't need you don't need to mix with people who aren't. Anything else, team, that you want to add to this? Be careful. Be careful. These people are unpredictable and they are vicious. And they will not think twice about hurting you to make themselves feel better. Just be careful. Just be kind to yourself. That's one of the reasons why you don't want to give them any information. Really, you don't want to give them ammunition. All right, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Kind of a strange reading, really. But straightforward, no doubt. Remember, you are the one who has you are the one who was being elevated. You're the one who did the work. You're the one who has stepped out of those shadows and moved into the light. Okay? Remember, you got this guy waiting right there. And that's because you've put in the work. I love you guys. You take care of yourself. I hope you're coping. I hope you're okay. Collective, I love you to pieces. I really do. I think you're just awesome. So, come back next time if you can. I would love to see you again. Push like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Anything you can spare. I'm so very, very, very grateful for it. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye.